to just about wrap this thing up. We need a man who, faced with frankfurters or hot dogs, chose hot dogs. Token American, if you like. After all, you chose America.
In my lifetime, I have been accused by the Germans of being a Zionist conspirator, by the Swiss of being a German fascist, by the Americans of being a Zionist conspirator and a German fascist, and now a Soviet communist. I have been called an internationalist and a die-hard patriot. By 2 magazines in 1 week, I was called both a conscientious objector and a warmonger. Both magazines were reviewing a speech I gave to the Beethoven Appreciation Society of New England. And now I am asked to stand and say yes or no to a question that belongs on a 4th grade Latin examination paper. To say yes or no so that you can decide if I deserve to be called an American. Well, I tell you, on or off the record, I don't care. I never chose America. I was avoiding Dachau.
Strange how you talk to a good Jew nowadays. That subject always comes up. Dachau. Same threat to democracy we're asking you to fight.
World War II had nothing to do with communism.
Nothing to do with communism. Whole damn thing was a Soviet plot.
15 million dead Russians? A Soviet plot?
They're tricky. Ask yourself this. What's left in Europe that'll ever be a threat to the Soviets? Round 1 is theirs. So what do you say?
I say you should see a psychiatrist. Good night, Senator.
It'd be a mighty shame if all you stood for was to get muddied up for the sake of haggling over a constitutional legality. Don't make the mistake of treating this like a freshman's debate on civil liberties. There are some who have done that and sounded just fine on the day. One guy got applauded by the fucking stenographer. But he ain't earned jack shit since, nor has the stenographer. This thing's got the power to change your life so it's never the same again. Worse than a swollen prostate. Now I've glanced through your file, so how about a little cooperation here?
I can make it very simple for you. I will not ever testify.
You're subpoenaed for tomorrow.
I am here to speak at the Conference on World Peace. The date of your subpoena coincided quite beautifully, but it will not keep me from attending. Nor if I were going fishing would it keep me from catching fish.
You ignore a House Committee subpoena, and that may be all that's left for you to do. Must be near a lifetime's worth of work right here. I've heard tell you refuse to have copies made of these. Why is that? Be a real tragedy if they was to go astray. You called for 9:30 tomorrow, Professor. I'll be here around 8 to pick you up.
Bring a good book.
I have every faith in the testimony you'll give, Professor. Peace conference can slug it out in your absence. Waste of time anyways. Ain't nobody gonna push no button. We got too much invested. I mean, think of the real estate.
Who is it?
You wouldn't believe me. Hi. Are you busy? Only I'm being pursued.
In that case, you must come in.
Thank you. This is not for liberty, I know. But I'm very honored to meet you.
Who is pursuing you?
Oh, just about everybody. Here's Betty. Thought you'd be asleep.
No.
Should I go?
No, please.
I just had to come and see you before you fly home or I fly west. I've hardly had a moment. I've been shooting all week. My movie. You don't recognize me, do you?
beautify the fields.
Will it take long?
Another 4 years, perhaps.
Gee.
You're an actress?
Mm-hmm.
What is your name? Ah, I've heard of her. Ah. Is she good?
She tries hard.
Why is she here?
A visit.
Why?
You're famous.
So are you?
I know, we have an awful lot in common.
Because of being famous, everywhere I go, people fall over themselves to be with me, like a troop of clowns chasing an old automobile. Because of fame, everything I do is likely to turn out to be a ridiculous comedy.
You're lucky. Everything I do turns into a nightmare. People throw themselves in front of me. I daren't stop.
Who in particular is pursuing you at this time of night?
Oh, an old drama coach, next baseball star. You know, the usual kind of person. I think I lost him. Have I disturbed you?
No.
Shall I go?
No. What kind of movie are you shooting?
A crummy one.
Who do you act?
Oh, I play this girl. She's a what? Not a who. She has no name. She's just a figment of their imagination. I mean, this guy just imagines having me around, you know? I spend the entire movie in the turbo in the kitchen, having my skirt blown up around my ears. They rigged up a wind machine out beneath the grating in 53rd. I've been out there since before midnight, having my skirt blown up around my goddamn ears. Now I know why umbrellas give up. Well, it got to be 3:30, and there were about 1,000 people cheering every time the van went. And finally, the police made us pack up so they could let the milk trucks go through. And I knew it would be my last chance to see you before you left New York, or I died of intimate exposure, but to come down here and wake you up in the middle of the night. So I thought, go ahead! Because if he doesn't understand how you have to wake people up in the middle of the night, sometimes no one will. So I thought, what the hell? You ever notice what the hell is always the right decision?